Welcome to Invisalign Dentist or Orthodontist. Now, three main reasons why you want to pick an orthodontist and not the actual dentist. Now, so the first major reason is orthodontists have more overall knowledge. Okay. Now, dentists, they have a degree, yes. Orthodontists have a degree, yes. But orthodontists go for extra 3 more years in school to learn about the teeth and jaw alignment and how to correct, those misalignments in a person. So that's a lot of time, okay? And then also, once they finish school, they specialize only in orthodontics, okay? They don't do surgery, they don't do fillings, they don't do crowns and so on. They only specialize in orthodontics, which means they have more real life practice and experience with real people, okay? So they're more knowledgeable, they understand more, they can see more, they can, adjust as they go and help the patient, become better, faster, and with less issues. So the third point is a lot of the orthodontics clinics, they have more equipment in their facilities where they can print the actual retainers or trays on site, okay? Or they can do putty mold and, adjust it and see how it fits prior to you actually, showing you in the actual tray before you putting it in your mouth, okay? So this in-house facilities, most of the time orthodontics have. Sometimes the dentists may have it, but very rarely. It has to be a really big dentist for them to have an orthodontic kind of facility where they can do stuff, okay? Usually it's the shared office or some kind of facility. So dentists don't have the extra training, like I mentioned before. They don't have as much experience in different cases with Invisalign, okay, because they literally just deal with Invisalign less. The whole point why dentists became an Invisalign provider, okay, is to make more money, not necessarily get people results, okay? That's it. And I want to say that you have to be careful because the one lady that I knew that I used to work with, okay, Christy, she actually went to a regular dentist, and I remember I was talking to her, way back, and I remember I asked her, well, how's it going? And I said, well, it's going okay. I got my, trays and so on, and she showed me the trays, and I said, well, did the dentist give you the chewing sticks that you need to chew on? And she's like, no. He never gave me anything. I'm like, what are you talking about? The chewing sticks are like the biggest, have the biggest importance on if you will finish the treatment on time. Now, what I mean is, there is different type of chewies, which I'll show you, but here's the one that I have right now in my case. So these are the ones you chew on, from left to right. So she didn't have those, and there is different types also, like round ones. Anyway, she didn't have those, and because of that, and because of having this inexperienced dentist doing the Invisalign treatment for her, what ended up happening is she actually finished the treatment faster than me, okay, and she didn't like the results because the teeth didn't move enough, okay, so she ended up getting a brand new set for a whole year. Now, do you want to be in a position like that? Nope, not me. So I guess you don't want to be in that position, okay? So that's why you have to be careful. Okay, so to this point, okay, there is such thing as Invisalign assist treatment. What it basically means is it's only anterior movements, like movements of the teeth without any overbite, crossbite, underbite correction, okay, because dentists can actually do that, okay. So if you have a more severe problem, make sure that you do find yourself a good orthodontist. All right, so the second reason why you want to pick an orthodontist is you want to pick a good Invisalign provider, okay? Which means you want the top 1% provider of all Invisalign providers, okay? Now, Invisalign divides into different levels, okay? There's bronze, gold, platinum, silver, and so on. So what happens is you want to get the best one, okay, so top 1%, and top 1% are labeled as VIP, okay, very important providers. Sometimes they're called very important Invisalign providers, okay, and they're either VIP Platinum, VIP Platinum Plus, VIP Diamond, or VIP Diamond Plus, okay. Now these orthodontists or orthodontics offices, they have the most experience in the last 6 months, because Invisalign calculates the rankings on a 6 months basis, and what they do is they give you basically 1,000 points for your one treatment, and it's one adult treatment 1,000 points, one teen treatment 1,000 points, one Invisalign Assist 1,000 points, okay. And basically what they do is they total up the amount of treatments you do for 6 months, and they give you the actual ranking, okay. And the more you do basically of the treatments per those 6 months, the higher your ranking is, okay. Now these guys are the best, okay. So what you want to do ideally is you want to pick somebody in that category. Now what can happen is, due to amount of people coming to the office, or any promotions being ran, or maybe there is 2 doctors or 3 doctors at the office, what can happen is they could be in, let's say, VIP Platinum right now, and then 6 months from now they could be in Platinum Plus, or they could go from Diamond to Diamond Plus, or like I say here, you can also go to an orthodontist who is just Platinum. It doesn't have to be VIP, but again, they could be VIP, and then 6 months down the road they could be VIP Platinum, okay. So it can change, but what I recommend is you stick to Platinum, okay, bare minimum, okay. Bare minimum, that's if there is nobody in your area. However, if you have somebody in your area who is VIP Platinum, Diamond, Platinum Plus, or Diamond Plus, go with that, okay. So basically the way it works is, like, if this was like in terms of better rankings, let me see if I can write this here, okay. So there is also, let me just put, there is a, okay, so if you want to know in terms of, like, let's say the number, I'm gonna put, let's say, so this one, let's say, is 1, 2, gold is 3, and then platinum is 4, and then this is 5, 6, 7, or 8. Now this is just me numbering it to let you know that the lowest one is the shittier one, okay, and the higher one is the better one, okay. That's simply as I could put it. And you want to go to number 5, Platinum, Platinum Plus, Diamond, or Diamond Plus, okay. And then if you can't find that, you go to Platinum. That's it. The rest, you don't bother, okay. Now, what also gonna happen is you're gonna find that some dentists, general dentists, will be, they could be like VIP Platinum, they could be VIP Plus, some could be even Diamond Plus, and you would say, Ivan, would you want me to go to a general dentist that's like a VIP provider? And personally, I would not go to a general dentist who is a VIP provider, even though they may have the volume. They're still not an orthodontics clinic. They're not like an orthodontist that will know more, okay. The thing is, personally, I wouldn't, okay. But again, it's your choice. I'm not a doctor, okay, I've just been through Invisalign myself as a patient, and I was selecting the best people possible, and I'm showing you how to select the best people possible, okay? So in my opinion, you do not go to those, okay? Now, here's one more thing. If you see a bronze, gold, silver orthodontist that's offering Invisalign, should you go to them? And the answer is no. Again, that's my opinion, but I'll explain to you why. Okay, they don't have enough experience with Invisalign, okay, where they can actually maybe pushing you the metal braces on you, because they may not feel confident that if they give you Invisalign, your teeth will move into place, simply because they don't know exactly how to make finer adjustments along the way to get you where you wanna get, to, okay? So that's number one. The second thing is, when you ask them questions, and I'll give you the questions you want to ask them, okay, is they may not answer your questions with confidence, and then they also may skip on some questions saying that it's not important, or they may say, oh, like they can create an answer that they don't know and a real answer to, okay? So those are the two primary minuses of basically orthodontists which don't have enough experience, okay? Okay, so under the same point, you want to check out Google reviews, okay? Check the location and Google reviews. Okay, so Google reviews is first. You want to have a minimum of 25 reviews, okay? 25 reviews, and they have to be 4.9 to 5 rating. 4.9 to 5. That's if you want the best people. I'm telling you how to get the best people, okay? So that's what you want. You also want to find out their website. They should have a website, okay? And see if they have FAQ, frequently asked questions now, and see if there is like how to wear section, if there's more information on the website, because this means they have enough traffic of people, their website is updated and fresh, and they have more information, because people will be asking them for that information. So if they have more, they will just put it on the website. It just makes the person more, the orthodontist or group of orthodontics, doctors, be more professional, okay? So that's how they have more information. So the second point here is C, is you want to pick an office that is closest to your physical location, where you're going to live for the next, let's say, 2-3 years for the period of your treatment. Now, a lot of offices now have multiple locations, so your orthodontist may have 2 or 3 locations. I think mine have 2. Okay, they're a City Orthodontics. Okay, so it's a good thing if you have multiple offices, because you can go to them and see which one's closer to your work, to your school, okay, where you're going to be in the next 3 years. And also remember that sometimes you may have emergencies that can happen, where you need a replacement of an actual tray, or a button comes off from your tooth, okay, and then you need to go get it. It actually happened to me, which I'm going to talk about in the next video in more detail, and explain to you what the buttons are and how to, make sure that you basically wear the aligners, correctly, to reduce your time, and you don't have to spend a lot of, extra time later on getting a different set for yourself. So in the next section of this video, we're going to take a look at, the actual, procedure of how you go Invisalign website and you find the best orthodontist on the Invisalign website. Okay, so let's do it right now. All right, so let's see how to actually pick an orthodontist. So you want to go to Invisalign. Now you want to go to the website, go to the Invisalign.com or .ca. So you can go to .com, but you can change your location. So I'm going to go to the Canadian one, but you can go to whatever one your country's in. So at the bottom, if you go at the bottom of the page, you'll see that if you click Canada, well, it shows Canada because I'm in Canada, but if I click on it, it's going to show all the countries that you can go to, okay, that have specific Invisalign websites. So if you want, you can just go there, okay? So go to your country, Once you're in your country, type in your postal code. So I'm gonna type M2R2C2, right? So it's gonna ask you your age. Okay, the reason it's asking you because it wants to know if you're a teen or not. So I'm over. So that's why I'm going to select it. If you're under, or if you're a parent and you want to find an orthodontist for a teenager, then select the first one, okay? So show doctors. Okay, so right from the bat, you'll notice that the orthodontist, my orthodontist that I selected is City Orthodontics, okay? And you'll see that it's a VIP Platinum, okay? And it's actually called a valued Invisalign provider. Okay, I made a mistake before, but anyway. So what you want to do is you want to scroll and see different orthodontists. So this guy, Leonard Weiss, is platinum. Okay, so this guy is Michael W. Sherman, silver. So basically, what I told you guys before is you don't want to go to like a silver. So this is a general dentist silver. So you don't want to go to these guys. That's my opinion, okay? But you know, it's the best way for you to select a proper one. So you scroll down. This guy is actually really good. I found out that I passed a couple of times beside his office. Yeah. So this guy is VIP Diamond. So he's actually a little bit higher than my orthodontist. These guys are popular, but they're general dentists. This guy's pretty good too. Okay. So you want to get so for me that's how I did it. So it was they were VIP Platinum City Orthodontics. So you can click view profile. Okay, and then it will load, and so it will show you what type of you know treatments they can offer. So these guys do adults and teens. Okay, they offer the iTero 3D digital scanning. Okay, and they use mandibular advancement feature. Okay, yeah, so I think that's the precision wings. Yeah, that's the precision wings, gradually remove lower jaw. Yeah, so these were about the precision wings. I didn't talk about it because I didn't have it. I wanted to mention it, but the one thing I want to mention, guys, if you're gonna get the precision wings and you need it, they're gonna okay. So the precision wings basically, guys, they use the precision wings instead of the actual elastics. So if you go to Invisalign precision wings. All right, guys. So as you can see, what these do is they use these now. This is like instead of the elastics, but I think some orthodontists still use the elastics. Okay, so what they do is they overlap like this, from one from the under and one from top, and this way when you bite on, okay, it actually makes sure that it makes your bite correct, or it adjusts, like every tray adjusts itself, so it corrects your bite, so you don't have to use the elastics. Okay, so they go across. Okay, and so I talked about okay, so make sure you check their locations. Okay, so in the office hours, so these are the office hours and payments accepted. So they've got this is their other location. This is the second location. They have one more location actually. Okay, so what you want to do after is you want to whoops. If you click the request appointment, it'll take you like to an official page. But I suggest you just take them and put them into Google. So whatever orthodontist you wanna go to, put them in Google. So this is where the actual 25 Google reviews with 4.9 to 5 rating comes in. So as you can see, this is their main office, which is 425 Yonge Street. And so you can see they have 139 Google reviews, which are 4.9. If you want, you can go read them. You know, so this guy says he needs 100 stars to rate this amazing orthodontics. You know, the other problems is amazing. Yeah. So this guy is my doctor. He's kind of the primary guy now. I think the other guy is he's more you know, he used to be more frequent when I was going there, and I see him less and less. So I don't know what's going on with him. Yeah, so this talks about yeah, these guys have a nice parking and so on. So you just check out the you know, the location and so on. So something went bad here. I don't know. I don't know what happened here. I mean, I don't know what happened here. Yeah, so you want to read. I mean, not all people will be happy, but a lot of people are. Okay, so I was happy with them, so I don't know. I got no problems. Anyway, so that's basically, guys, what you want to do. And if you go ahead and let's just go to a different country, and so that let's just go to, let's say, no, let's go to United States. Just cancel this. Okay, so let's go now 55021. Go. Show doctors. Cancel. Okay, so this is a Minnesota one, and again, you know, this is just to show you a different example. So this Minnesota, these guys are pretty good. You're gonna check out their website and so on. You know, gold. So I'll definitely go to this one and check out, get more information about this. All right, guys. So that's how you do it. That's how you select your Invisalign provider. So go ahead and select the correct one. So this guy says, have a consultation in about a week with an orthodontist that was recommended by my dentist. Apparently he's only a bronze. I've been lurking here for a while now, and I feel like I've mostly heard about platinum or higher, so it worries me a little. I feel like I have a severe case. My teeth are extremely crowded. Was just curious what level your provider is and your thoughts about levels, and if you should try too much. So anyway, so people are replying here, and basically they talk about, you know, their experience. And so you can see here is that, so he went to a few consultations and he found a difference between highly experienced ones and the ones that seldom work with Invisalign. It was evident pretty fast. So the top provider gave all the information before I was even able to ask the prepared questions. Okay. And the other did not. One even refused to answer, instead pushed me toward regular braces. The top ones also waived the lab fees, gave me all kinds of pros and cons and each type of braces, etc. So I recommend doing multiple consultations since it's free. So basically, guys, that's what I'm telling you to do. Some guys here at the bottom saying that, you know, you need to be comfortable and able to trust your dentist. This is actually very, very true. Okay. And you know, you have to feel comfortable in it. You know, you want to combine these variables, you know, total variables, you know, the experience of the orthodontist, how you feel, you know, the location, the cost, you know, and so on. So now let's get to the questions. What questions you need to ask your orthodontist to get the best information and move on and start with Invisalign. Okay, so right now we're going to take a look at the questions you want to ask your orthodontist, or specifically each orthodontist that you're going to go to for a free consultation. Okay, so this is actually reason number 3. Okay, and the reason number 3 is basically they're supposed to answer your questions that you have in full capacity. Okay, so you should feel comfortable. You know, they should not try to, like, you know, they should be respectful to you. You know, they should look professional. You know, you should feel comfortable with them and feel like they know what they're doing. Okay, but most importantly is they're supposed to tell you everything you need to know about Invisalign, okay, so you know that this orthodontist is knowledgeable in what they're doing and they will take care of you, okay, because if they cannot answer the questions, there is no point of you being their patient, okay. So let's take a look at this. So first you want to ask, you know, if you'll be getting an iTero scan, okay, or putting impression. This is a cool thing here. iTero is basically they take like an instrument, put it in your mouth, they go around inside and they create a 3D image, okay, and then basically they use that to create your tray and send it to the Invisalign company, okay. You know, ask if there is pictures of other people that had similar cases like yours that the orthodontist has treated. So you want to see the proof that they can do what they claim that they can do, okay. Now you want to ask if you can switch to a different doctor, you know, once you begin the treatment and you don't like, you know, what's going on. Now this may not be necessary, but it's a good question to ask because a lot of people do switch their providers, but this can only happen if you go to like a silver, bronze, or gold orthodontist who is inexperienced. If you go to like a platinum, VIP, or diamond plus, or anything above, you know, usually you would not get this kind of situation. You know, ask the total cost of the treatment, you know, what the refinements, if they have payment plans. This important one, ask about if they're going to give you rubber chewies. Also ask if you're going to need the rubber bands, if you have if you have any overbite or underbite issues, okay. You know how so ask them if you're going to have to wear a certain tray longer than 14 days, because there may be instances like that. Okay, ask them if you can go to a 10-day cycle, okay. So ask them if you can go to 7 days also, okay, because you saw other people doing it. You know, ask about IPR standardizing if you're going to need it. You know, what happens if you lose a tray? You know, what happens like the replacement cost? Okay, so ask how you should deal with the pain when you put a new set of trays. What about severe type of pain when you can't sleep? You know, how many Invisalign cases you'll be getting? You should ask for more cases. Try to get it from your orthodontist first. Do not try to buy it. Try to get it from them. They should be able to give you one extra one or two extra ones for free. Okay, so in my case, that's what happened, and that's totally normal. You ask them how to clean. You know, ask them the replacement cost of each tray. If they take dental insurance, how long the treatment will last, if you're gonna need you know, new set of trays after. You know, ask how often you gotta come for a checkup. This is important. And ask if you know, if you have any specific questions you're worried about how it's going to affect your daily life, you can ask also. And then also ask if you're going to get like a plastic retainer or a bonded wire. And you know, I recommend getting both, or at least like me, if you don't get the bonded one, get the plastic retainer and just wear it every single night. And yeah, you can ask this, but that's pretty much a given answer. If you want to basically more information on the Invisalign, I'm going to make more videos, and I'll link down below more videos on how to reduce wearing time from 14 days to 10 days and even 7 days. Do you need to remove the wisdom teeth? How do you basically clean your Invisalign braces during the day, during the night? Okay, so check them out, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.